Welcome to 4 News, the program that features internet icons, unique individuals helping people all over the world on the internet to greatly improve their lives through their products, services, courses, and much, much more. Welcome to another edition of 4 News, the program that features internet icons. And boy, I've got a great one for you today. My special guest today is Dr. Harvey Loomstein. Dr. Loomstein is the director of the Biotech Institute, which offers primary care services to individuals coping with chronic illnesses such as diabetes, obesity, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. Dr. Loomstein, it is such a great pleasure to have you here. We've worked together for a couple of years now. You are an absolute genius, and I can't wait to tell the folks and let these people see what you're doing. You are amazing. Welcome to the program, Harvey.
Gary, thanks a lot. I really am happy I'm here. I appreciate the compliments. I think they might be a little bit more overstated. What I used to say is I know where the rocks are. So I can walk on water because I know where the rocks are.
You are terrific. You are an absolute genius at helping people with all those kinds of chronic problems. It seems that despite all the medical advances in disease treatment, people are sicker today than ever before. Why do you think that is?
Well, there's a couple of reasons, Gary. Number one is people are living longer. And as you get older, your body's ability to heal itself because you lose energy diminishes. And as that diminishes, you become sick. We have a really bad problem with toxicity in this country and across the world. And this toxicity gets into you no matter what you eat, no matter what you drink, no matter the air you breathe. It gets into your body. And if your detox pathways aren't working, you're going to get sick because everything goes through the gut, everything goes through the blood. So the key to getting somebody well is keeping the blood clean. And you can only do that by keeping the gut clean.
Specifically, tell the folks the basic problems that you treat. Give them some idea of what you do.
We treat people who have chronic illnesses that they're still sick despite going to multiple doctors and taking multiple medications. And in fact, in many times, they're sicker than they were when they started. What we do is we start with an intake interview that one of our clinicians. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're the right place for you. Not everybody is going to do well in our program. Not everyone is going to say this is wonderful and it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And what we tell people is we'd like for you to stick with this for 3 months. If at the end of 3 months you aren't different, then what we do isn't going to work. I've only had that happen a couple of times in the hundreds of people I've treated. So what we do then is we have the people come in, they make an appointment, they go to the scheduling, they make an appointment, they pick the program, they pay the fee, and then we get into the interview. Now the interview I will tell you this, it's more than one session. And my sessions are like an hour and a half or so. It's more than one because what we do is we do the AO scan. Now, back in the brick and mortar days, we used to take 4 or 5 hours taking a history from somebody because the history tells you where, so to speak, they fell off the wagon. Where was it they started getting sick and what made them sick? Then you go back to that point and you fix it. What we have now is we have this wonderful thing called an AO scan, which tells me about the body. It tells me what's going on in the body, what has gone on, and mostly what's still happening that's causing energy to be depleted or taking energy to fix. as an example, when I did this on me, I immediately brought into it because it showed I had a retinal hemorrhage in my left eye.
Wow.
And I did in 2011.